Project Peta.
What's going on, good brother?
How you doing, King?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. What's going on with you?
Man, gratitude. I see them numbers. I see them numbers on YouTube.
Oh, you
Y'all
saw that?
doing it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yeah. Y'all dropped it last night. Out of
Yeah,
coincidence. Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, I got nervous. I was like, I don't know. If he. I'm like, nah, he's too solid. I've seen too many. He's a solid
Nah,
brother.
nah, we don't do no switcheroo.
Gratitude. Before we start, I want to say happy belated 2 months. Your wife birthday, man. I want to give
Okay,
gratitude towards that, G.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What you got?
And
What you got working, good brother? Where you from?
I'm from Carbondale, Illinois.
Are you from Illinois? That's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm up here
Carbondale.
in East St. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know where you at.
Yeah. But I'm here in East St. Louis doing the recipe.
Okay. The recipe.
Yeah, yeah. Um, One thing about um before we start, I want to give my homage to you as a RP to your good friend Red.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
man,
I know you talking about.
yeah. And RP to your nephew. Uh Speak about that song, The Life We Live. I wish I could sing, but you did.
Oh, okay. I mean, he just that was my nephew. That was my little cousin.
Oh, okay.
That was
My
my little
bad.
cousin. He just passed. He was young. He passed when he was 20. You know what I'm saying? This was some years ago, but me and him used to be around each other. And I just wrote that song about him because I put him in the song because you know what I'm saying. A lot of people used to judge him because you know what I'm saying. He had an addiction. You know, he had a drug addiction, and it's like like when you got a drug addiction and you got homeboys with drug addictions or family with drug addictions, you can't write them off. You know what I'm saying? Because family is family. You know what I'm saying? You can't write family off. I mean, it's gonna be. You don't amen what they do. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just write them off. So I just never wrote him off. I always, even when he was going through it bad, like real bad, all the way up to the end of his life. I always would try my best to look out for him and anything he needed. You know what I'm saying? And take him here, cab there. I used to spend a lot of time with him. We used to hang. We used to basically hang around each other. I was trying to help him to get off it, this stuff, but man, it just be them drugs, man. Certain drugs like the heroin, and back then, you know what I'm saying. It was just too much for him. But he rested. He in heaven now. He good, but it messed me up when I was younger because like I had people around me that died, of course. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, but not like in that situation was kind of crazy because man, I had a dream about the man death, and the way he died was just like the dream 2 weeks later, and it was crazy, man.
Wow.
Yeah, he got killed. He got killed. They say it was in the process of a robbery, but I don't think he was robbing the folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was the folk. The people were just like regular people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he was robbing them. I think somebody had said that he had broken their house or something. And then when he had came out to explain himself, my cousin was like that because people on them drugs, man, they be kind of throwed off. So he was
Right.
like, man, like he was like how a criminal is. Like a criminal, if he did it, he did it. But if he
Right.
really
Right.
didn't do it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He in the hood, he was living over there. He was like, he got mad about it. Like, like, man, I ain't did that. So he went over there
Understood.
to explain to the folk, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he did. But they were saying, man, they were scared. They thought he was coming back trying to kick the door in, so they shot him. And you know, they thought I was gonna get involved, but I just let it be what it was, man. Cause I know they wasn't on nothing. I knew they wasn't on nothing. They was scared. They really was they thought the man was coming through the door trying to kick the door in, but he wasn't on that. Whatever they thought, I don't know. They shot through. They were so scared they shot through the door. They were scared.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That when I heard that song and I listened to I went back and listened to your interviews because I was
Mm.
young when that came out. You know, I'm
Yeah.
35. So my favorite album is we go get to that. But when the life when I heard that and just the whole grooveness of it, the southernlistic of the vibe is like I didn't know. I'm young. I'm like I'm going to school. Like yeah, you know, just the way you rolled the beat. Now that I got older, now I'm doubling back. Like wow, this song mean a lot to him, and I have to pay my respects and pay my dues and let you have this platform for you to speak upon your people.
Okay. We appreciate it, good brother.
Gratitude. Um, let's get to the Drake knife talk. Man,
Okay.
how did that? How, brother? How, King? How is that relationship with you and Drake?
Oh, Drake, good man. That's family, man. That's the homie, man. He good. He just blessed me, man. He just gave me an opportunity, man. I thank him for it. It was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I mean, like I tell people all the time, man. That's Drake, man. That's number one rapper in the world. Like, he don't have to do nothing. All he gotta do is come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being
Mhm.
honest. Like a lot, like even people that say like somebody would say they didn't like his music. I don't see how you could not. But if you would say you didn't like his music, at the end of the day, he's still the number one rapper in the world. So I mean, no matter what you say, what I'm
Ain't it, man?
saying? I'm just being honest. Like one thing about me, man. I'm a realist. I always been like that when I was young. Like I mean, a spade is a spade. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mhm.
mean, and when it come to people, man, everybody don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they just don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they don't. And those that do have it, I don't know why they do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, he got it. And right now, he's number one rapper in the world. And I ain't saying America. We talking the world.
The
Dude, number one
world,
rapper in the
Greg.
world, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So that's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't. When I got when I seen the situation that came about, I was honored. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I told him, I said, hey, look, man, it's an honor, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he be speaking to me. We talking. You know what I'm saying? He good people, man. Dude, good people. Do good people. And then I'm in the game too. So one thing I don't do, man. I don't. Like when people say, a person say, well, man, do you talk to this person or that person or do y'all talk? I mean, people that's in the business is in the business, man. You know what I'm saying? We when we get around each other, it's love. You know what I'm saying? But you don't hound nobody because at the same time, man, I know I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? I've been in it. Like I know how it be, man. People be trying to holler at you, this, that, and the other. Man, I'm not finna hound. You don't hound nobody, bro, because people got lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
and then you don't never take nothing personal. Like if somebody don't get right back with you or something, man, bro, you don't know what they going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yes,
being
sir.
honest. I got somebody that I knew at one point in time, and man, I got a lot of stuff. I didn't have a lot of stuff going on, like
Go
in
ahead,
my
speak to me,
life.
King. Speak to us.
I'm saying like I done had situations where like you'll catch somebody trying to like just say a regular dude he trying to get a verse or something, and then I just say okay, bro, I'm gonna get with you. Say I don't get with him 2 days. Well, for 2 days, you know what I'm saying, I might have been hiding somebody out from the police for 2 days. You know,
Understood.
like somebody might have just be on the run for a murder or something. And I'm not saying like I'm in the street because I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean I got kinfolk. I got
The
I got people I know.
understanding.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm just using this as an example because people getting back. Somebody could be sick. Somebody mama could be sick. Anything. And
Mhm.
people living like people say, man, people living real lives out here. Other than just rap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then like I'm just saying like like and like I said, I had, like a situation could come up because I ain't gonna say it did. I'm gonna say it could.
Okay.
and a person could be like, yeah, man, I want to get this on. I want to do this video. And I said, all right, bro, I give him a day. You know what I'm saying? Then when the day come, you know what I'm saying? A week ago, somebody done hit somebody up. and come to find out, oh man, I need you to hey man, I need you to let such and such stay at such and such number house over there.
Mm.
Oh, oh, for real? Yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
It's bad. Like da 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 da. And I like, well, I don't like to get involved, but when it's family, you involved. So
Right. Understood.
it's like, well, look, man, make it happen. And then it's like, calling me all day, telling me the whole situation, paranoid, like super paranoid, like forget the police, thinking about it could be something about getting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
hey man, brother, I'm serious. And I'm like, well, man, just come over, over there. I'm gonna meet you over there. Come over here and we're gonna reputation, da da da. But here, push come to shove, the dude with the video might be hitting me up and hitting me up. Then he hit me up. He didn't get me for 2-3 days. So hey man, hey bro, you done stiffed a nigga. Duh, duh. Like, nah, bro, I ain't stiff nobody. Like, bro, you can get your money back, money. Like real talk. Like, I ain't trying to be arrogant. I'm just saying, like, hey man, you don't know what's going on out here. And then like I say that to say this, man. Like, you don't never like hound somebody or think like, man, dude tripping. I
Okay.
mean, a person could be tripping, but 9
Mm-hmm.
out of 10, man, they just got something going on. So you have to be understanding. You know what I'm saying?
And I definitely do.
Yeah.
What's understood ain't got to be said.
Mhm.
On how we communicate. I got your number, you got my number, so I'm glad we was able to speak upon that because I was like, hold on, man. Yeah, everything's solid. I
Oh
know he
yeah.
a solid brother. You're very solid. Then you're reborn Christian. So
Oh yeah. I been man. Look, man. I really, I tell people this. I've been saved, man. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
I just, you know what I'm saying. I just wasn't understanding like I am now. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I got a better understanding now. Not when I say that, I just got to understand. It don't mean I know a whole lot. That just mean I'm just learning. God is helping me. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too. Me too.
Yeah.
You're not alone. You're not
God
alone,
help.
King.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone.
For sure.
So yeah, just the more that I listen to your interviews and see the way that you evolved and how I'm basically moving in your footsteps. No, like no cliche, like
Yeah,
trying
I
to
understand.
ride you. It's like everybody hear that. Where I'm from, man, ain't no sunshine going to shine on the dog's ass. If it's ass, don't get on the ground. But all that the gangster stuff, like your music. But after that, man, you gotta get in tune and understand this, brother. Like you're a stand-up man. You done changed your life. You got a hell of a story. And you was doing things before I was born. And I'm an
I mean,
85, baby.
yeah, yeah. You was born in '85. I was looking at crack at '85. I was looking at crack at '85.
Right.
I was
Tell
like
us a
14 then. When I was
wow.
15, I tell people all the time, bro, I was basically a man. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't saying like I was a man,
Right.
but I was a man, bro. Like, I had, like, I used to say, like, what made me started understanding life was when I started doing what I was doing and seeing other people wasn't having none that was way older than me. I used to see this dude, man. This dude was 20 something years old, like maybe like 24. He used to walk this girl to school because he had a baby bow. Man, Slim used to like me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be saying to myself, like, and she was like a year in grade, younger than mine. I was like in ninth grade. This girl like in the eighth. And I had never seen that. I had never seen a man that old and dude had a pistol. He's walking around with a pistol. I used to be like, and he used to be, look, he'd be walking. This man was 20 some years old. He was walking. I was like, bro, you walking, you ain't got a car. I used to be like, how is he doing this? But man, when you in the hood, you see it all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, yeah, you see it all in the hood. But it was a dude standing upstairs from us. I think Gino was like maybe 22 or 23. He had
Mhm.
a gal was 16 staying with their mama. This man had 2 cars. He was rich as a fool. This man was getting money, man. He was a dope dealer. And I used to see this other dude that was like a little older than him. And I used to be like, maybe he was a little older around the same age, but it didn't make no difference. He looked older because he had a
Right.
beard. Man, this dude
Correct.
used to be walking up this. I don't even know this dude name. Man, I used to see this dude every day of my life. I used to be like, how's this dude walking? And like, man, walking this girl to school. She got a baby. I used to be like, bruh, I'm a kid. Like, I'm like 14. I'm looking down on this dude. Like this dude 20. This dude is at least about 24. I look at this dude like he's a clown. Like, to me, you a clown. Like, bro, you walking. Like, forget everything else. Forget the girl. Forget the babies. Forget all that. You dude was walking, and so it just made me see life different. Like, especially when I turned 15, I used to see him still. But when I used to see him, I used to be jumping in cars with my older partner them, and maybe used to be at school hustling, and I used to be like, how is this man still walking? But I mean, he just was a product of the neighborhood, but he wasn't, he wasn't on it. I mean, first and foremost, there's something wrong when you that old and you walking a little girl.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I saw that and I ain't get that either. But I ain't really pay no attention to that. I was just like, bro, you ain't even got to see. You see how I was still young. Like, I seen that and I was like, that's weird. But when I seen him come, he was walking. I was like, hold on, this dude 24. Cause I said, how do this? Somebody told us he was 24. Me and my brother. And I was like, this dude 24, man, he messing around walking her to school. This girl like me. And I'm like, bruh, you 24 years old. You don't supposed to be messing with her. Like, you walking? Like, my thing, forget about him messing with her, which, I mean, I ain't saying right, but I'm saying, like, bro, you didn't have a car. So when I seen that, it just made me start saying, man, like, man, I could never be like, that's a clown to me. Like, and then I started getting, like, a couple years later, man, like 16, 15, man, dudes didn't have no cars. And I'm around here, man, when I was like 18. As soon as I turned 8, when I was 18, I was a man. Like, I had I was driving, jumping in different cars. Boom, 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 boom. Moving the
Me
boom,
too.
boom, boom. I'm like,
not that type of lifestyle, but I'm a military brat. My dad didn't go away when hey.
No, do what I'm saying. No, yeah. Like, but still, if you 19 and you 18, 17, if you still working a job and having something, I worked a job when I was 16. I was at McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me and my partner was jumping in cars, and then like I get a check and I'd be like, man, I gotta re-up on some dope. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I wouldn't work a job, but I'm just saying, like, dude was 24, he was walking, bro.
It don't
Like,
make sense.
when I was 14, bro, I'm like, bro, you a whole man. Like, you a whole grown man and you walking. But see, as I was young, I was new to life, period. I was 14, so I was new to life, period. And so then, man, and when I started seeing my homeboy and them, man, when I started seeing that crack game and they was like my age and riding in cars that was clean cars, I said, oh yeah. This day, I don't know. I looked at dude like he was the slowest person in the world. And this is my thing. Dude didn't have no money. Dude didn't have no car. I said to myself, I thought he was smoking for a minute. He was too big. He like a smoker. I said, man, dude must be on dope or something. Like, I said, what's wrong with that, man? That man crazy. Because I could never understand how a man could be that old and I'm a kid. And if I think you're slow, it's something wrong with you. But I just learned that, you know what I'm saying, like, people of all ages, like, just not about business. Like, they ain't on no hustle. They don't want nothing out of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And dude was just one of them people that didn't want nothing out of life in the hood, stuck in the hood.
Yeah, man. That's like my father say, the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Oh, it really is. It really is. It really is.
For you to see that at a young age, at 14 years old, man, I'm not going about my 14-year-old and she 15. Come say, man, hey, man, hey, I'm not going. I'm not going. It doesn't make sense. Like how you said, you know, as a child, when like at the age that you said you was 14, when you seen that it didn't make sense. Come on, you knew it was a no-no, and for a grown man not to know it was a no-no, then yeah.
Bro, when I was 19 years old, man, you ever get an interview with Juicy, you can ask him. Bro, I was in the back of the projects, man. My brother used to be saying, hey man, I need to get a car. I said, get one of these keys. I got cars in the back, bro. And they ain't no, like, I had a couple old ones, but I had a couple new ones. I had like when they was bumping that talking about Nissan trucks and all that. I was in a
Mm.
Nissan truck, like Pathfinder, bro, like, and you tell you something was crazy. This is my right hand. I tell you this, right? I never even thought about it. I never thought about it till I got older. Like, I never thought about. I said, man, I really did have them cars. Like, I said, bro, I really did have like 4 or 5 cars in the back. I used to be selling cars and everything. Like, I said, that's crazy. My brother used to ask me, man. I said, which one? Here go each one of these keys. Like I said, well, get the Cougar in here. Drive the Cougar. Like, bro, I used to have cars. Like, I was
Right.
19, bro, and then one time I was in jail.
Uh-huh.
I was down bad.
What year was this?
Oh, this was when I had caught the robbery. This was like 90,
98.
95. No, this was like 95, 96, 95.
Okay.
I went to prison for the robbery. And then I had looked back, man. And when I look back, I was in jail. And I said, man, when I was around 21, because I was like 23 at the time, 24, 23. I said, man, I was 23. I said, man, when I was 21, I actually had around 10 cars. Like the age of 21, I had like 10 cars. I was like, but I had them cars in like a couple years. Like I said, man, I thought about I was moving so fast, I wasn't even studying it. I wasn't thinking about it. Like I wouldn't even like it just hit me one time. I said, hey man, I really was on it, man. I was on my business. But see, it was like normal to me. It was like that's how it was like breathing. Like, man, this what we do out here. Like, like a person with no car, like I don't use cars. I'm small, but in the hood, a car is everything.
Right.
You ain't got a car. Like if you ain't got a car, it's like a regular car. A car, you ain't doing nothing out here. Like you ain't doing nothing. Because who can't get under my man? Like who can't get a car? Like man, stop it, man. Like who can't get a car? That's nothing.
Understood.
But yeah, man. I just
I was on the same form of fashion of where you on, but when I moved to Colorado, I mean not Colorado, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I'm pretty sure you done been to Hattiesburg, huh?
A few times. I love Hattiesburg.
Yeah, you done been to the Hi Hat.
Probably because my brother was trying to expand the rap game. He needed some equipment and stuff. So then I started thinking. I said, "Well, look, what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm gonna go rob this little lick, make this little lick right fast, and then I'm gonna start flipping these bells, and then you know what I'm saying, get up on some real dope, and then we're gonna get up on some real money. Like if we had money, you know what I'm saying, we could buy all the equipment we need. Then, man, you could get on in the rap game, man. Then we could be rich. Like I'm actually thinking like this.
And y'all rich."
Yeah, but see,
but I get what you're saying. I'm trying
to give me 30 years.
And
like it went sour, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, it's just, man, it just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, that grew up in it, you grew up in it, and when you in it, you in it. It's not like how people be trying to, like I don't know how to say it, man. Like praise the neighborhood and all that. I mean, I don't take nothing away. It's North Memphis forever, but you know what I'm saying? Like, still, like, like when you in it for real, man, you in it. Like it don't, like the trying to impress is I'm past that. Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, like I tell the person, you'll scream North Memphis, but I mean North Memphis. It don't, it don't. I don't have to scream it. I mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Understood.
not. No, it's the way you're moving. You know what I'm saying? It's not about. I can't. Like in other words, how a person say, man, I can't fake this. Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I'm not praising it because I wish I would have had a silver spoon in my mouth. But I always said this like years and years of my life, even when I was in the neighborhood. But you know what I'm saying? It just did did my thing. Like when I used to hear people even in another neighborhood, but they grew up in a house. I used to be like, "Oh, you grew up in a house? Oh, okay. Well, we had a house. We came out of the apartments, went to a house. My dad and them lost the house. Then when they lost the house, we moved in the projects. So my thing is, you grew up in a house. Well, you had it way better than I did. And I don't care if you did grow up in the hood, you grew up in the house. So it's like, and like I used to tell people, like, people be talking about, like dudes be talking about, well, man, man, I see a dude, like I'm in jail with a dude. When you go to jail in the city, you
Oh
you
yeah,
around everybody in the whole
yeah,
city,
yeah,
So
man.
you'll catch a dude from a halfway decent side, but he was out there wilding, and he'll be like, man, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We get it in over here, and I'm like, yeah,
Why,
I was like, yeah,
man? Come
okay.
on, yeah,
I don't say, but see, I don't say nothing. Like I ain't gotta prove. See, cause where
yeah.
I'm from, I ain't gotta prove this and prove that. You already know we get. See, you have to tell me y'all get it in. You already know we get it in. I don't got to say that.
What's
Nah.
understood ain't got to be said.
Yeah. See, that's the type. See, like when you from that type of neighborhood, you from a real neighborhood. Like I don't have
Understood.
to say, oh man, we gets it in. I don't have to say that. You already
It
know.
take it. It take too much energy. It take too
And
much
it's really
energy,
irrelevant
man.
because it's like you already know the business. Like I don't even have to explain myself to you. You know where I'm at. You know we getting it in. Like
Oh
I don't have to say, man, we getting it in. And that's funny to me. Like
yeah.
that's funny to me when somebody say like, oh man, we get that's funny. I be like, oh okay,
Yeah,
all right, bro. I guess you letting it be known.
yeah, man. You can. Hey, we like Martin and Gina. I mean, like Tommy and Martin. Like I feel you, King. Like yeah, we ain't got to talk too much. I mean, we. I don't even. I'm an introvert person. I really don't like to talk too much. But in order for me to get my platform out here and
Mm-hmm.
get my beats out and get a replacement, I have to get around people. You know what I'm saying? I have to
Mm-hmm.
put my face out there. You know, I have to do
Mm-hmm.
my due diligence. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely understand where you come from, Pat. That's why I had to come through your atmosphere and invade your atmosphere and
Mm-hmm.
speak about
Mm-hmm.
your label,
Mm-hmm.
the Money Train.
The money train.
Talk about it, man.
Yeah. That's just a label me and my cousin got. Really, it's an investment company. Like we really don't just invest in rap and music.
That's
We
King
we
Ray.
in
You and King Ray?
me and King Ray.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
We
fuck with King Ray.
yeah we in the products. We in the products and as far as like like bottled waters and
1180. Oh,
1186. Yeah,
yeah, yep. I was
yeah.
supposed to buy they. I was supposed to buy they stuff. I was gonna have it in the, in the back,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't get it.
It's
You
all
know,
good.
but I
It's all
did smack
good.
they line. I see your work.
Yeah, we trying to like we merge with other companies and stuff like that. Like even we still we no we do some music, but we looking for like a crossover artist like a Uzi Vert or something. If we can find him, you know what I'm saying? And then none against whoever else rap how they do, but
Mhm.
we just we trying to get the big cheese. Like we trying to step right on into the big money. Like ain't no sense in going here and going there when you can just step right on into the big cheese.
It's only right.
Yeah.
It's only right. You
Yeah.
don't paid your way. You know what you want. You stamp on. You move the way how you want. That's what you want, and you go
Yeah.
for it. You don't stop. That's what I
No.
want. Hey, I'm going to go. You don't pay your due diligence, so you keep on going, King.
Mhm.
Straight up. And
Uh,
I totally respect that. That's how you're supposed to be.
mhm.
Like if a person don't understand that, you ain't what I'm looking for. You got to understand. Like look at these superstars. Like when I say superstar, uh, talented people
Mhm.
uh, that's knowledgeable.
Mhm.
They talking about something. They have a swag. They have a demeanor about their self.
Mhm.
If you don't have that, and you ain't, and you just talking about just a regular shit, bang bang, that like, come on, man. Hey, next,
Yeah, I mean, if you got a buzz or something out here, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
right?
Like, then you could bring something to the table. Then the table we can. But that's how we moving, man. That's how we doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We looking for we looking to invest in some apps or something. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Yeah, man. I'm just
okay,
being honest. Like, I mean, see, my thing is, I said this on this last interview I had. It was with I think it was on Vlad. I think I was on interview with Vlad.
okay.
And so, like I was saying, man, if you see me, selling paper bags, then no, I'm making some money off paper bags. Like I'm not. See, I don't have to. I don't have to do it like. See, my thing is, I've come to learn this that
Mhm.
a person with a $2, couple $100 opinion don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. See, one thing about me, like people get in my DM, say to somebody, you know how people troll you and talk crazy. Just say somebody get in my DM, man, bro. I just probably if I don't like it, if I literally don't like it, if I say, man, what's dude calling keep, I just block it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I just block people. Like I don't get into back and forth and talk to somebody. Like I seen this girl here say something about this rapper one time. This a known rapper that's out here now. I never say no names because I ain't the police. But yeah,
Right.
no rapper. He's supposed to be from the hood or whatever. And the girl said, "I'm just a normal person from said the city name, right?" And she
Mhm.
said, "And you sitting up here?" I think she's from the same city he was. She was like, "You sitting up here talking about me and talking to me like you got to be the lamest." I was like, "Wow." I actually saw it. The comments. I was like, "Wow." And I was like, wow. I said, golly. But I didn't get why dude. I didn't understand why dude. This I'm like, hold on. I'm like, this my thing. I'm riding with him. I'm riding with the dude, the rapper.
Uh-huh.
I'm like,
Mhm.
bro, what you doing even talking to her? Like, shit don't even matter. Like, bro, you're a multi-millionaire. And look, she even said it herself. She said, I'm just an average son. I shouldn't even matter to you. And I was like, I swear, because you wouldn't to me. Like, bro, like I ain't get it. But see, like, thing about it is this,
What's that?
and man, you can quote me on this one. And I mean,
Understood.
a person can take it how they want to take it. It's just the truth.
Understood.
If a boss, a real boss, he never takes nothing personal when it comes to business, bro. I mean, you mess with his kids, that's personal. You mess with his family, his wife, or something, it's that's personal. But a real boss, I'm talking about a man. Now, women can take stuff personal because they're emotional. But a real man that's a real boss that's about a real dollar, bro. I could care less about what you talk behind me, behind my back. If you got a duffel bag and you coming to spend some money and we going to do some business, let's do some business. You can talk about me all day. I don't care. Because see, that's irrelevant to me.
I'm glad I learned that at a young age, and,
Yeah,
and,
I
and
learned
you
that.
sound like my uncle and my
Right? I
pops,
learned that
and
at
I
a young age,
love that's
bro.
I love it.
I hung around uncles. I hung around old dudes. Like when I was young, like, bro, if you're a real boss, never takes it personal, bro, because it's like, what about the money? Like I thought we was here for the money. Like what about the money? Like if you and then this is my thing. And when a person got money, like you got millions of dollars on the table and you got
Mhm.
money, your money,
Mhm.
man, bro, you don't even supposed to be caring about it like a person that like what I look like arguing with somebody who can't even buy a 4 for $4 or a 5 for $5. Bro, I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna even talk to you. Like what I'm talking to you for?
Some people don't understand that, Pat. They
Bro,
don't have
if
they don't have that frame of mind. They don't.
if you
So
got over 100 grand to access to over 100 grand and you argue with somebody who can't buy a 5 for $5, I hope you're arguing. I hope you arguing about $1 million that they owe you. I hope you
true.
arguing about a million. Because if you was just arguing about something that they said about the way you look or the way you fat or you skinny or they checking you or talking about you, bro, you crazy. Like you taking that for real person, you're crazy.
And I definitely understand. Like, there's no exceptions. When
Bro,
I say you crazy, it doesn't make sense.
let me give you some game. Then I'm gonna show you
I
this.
speak to
Then
me.
somebody that's a gangster that you know a gangster really, if they talking about you, you're gonna try to play it off. You're gonna try to say,
Understood.
"Man, I don't know what's wrong with homie. I don't know what's wrong with homie. I don't know what you mean you don't know what's wrong with homie. Like what you doing, listen, what you doing checking or getting mad about somebody that's a little that you consider quote unquote weaker, but when a real gangster say something, now all of a sudden you had in your head, you ducking your head in the sand like an ostrich. Yeah, see, and man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I like me, hey man, like I say, I used to see dudes in the neighborhood who's some real monsters. And
Mhm.
if you scared of a monster and you give him respect, well, bro, you got to give me mine. Cause see, I'm a man just like he a man. And if you ain't gonna do it to him, I promise you ain't gonna do it to me. You and not to be on no tough stuff. Because when I was young,
No, talk because
I just
that's why.
I,
Yeah, I want to hear
I
everything.
grew up in a goon infested neighborhood. My whole
Unders-
neighborhood full of number goons. So
Understood.
it's like, bruh, where I'm at, it's like this. It's like, well, we hear you running your mouth, but when we see you, we're not gonna be talking. Like we just ain't gonna be talking. And like and when people be like that, and you will see that, you will say to yourself, like, man, now he wouldn't say that to such and such. I mean, you'll know, like he would. So it's like, man, you can't come like you can't even fix your mouth to say that to me. You can't even fix your mouth to say it to me. Because the way I'm gonna deal with you gonna wish you said it to such and such that you scared of. Cause you don't know me. And see, that would be the thing out here, man. Like a lot of dudes, they be like, they just be underestimating stuff and they lose their life quick like that. A lot of people
That
lose.
come from I believe it come from, and I'm pretty sure you can vouch for me. It come from that the children not being disciplined, and misguided,
Misguided. It comes from
yeah,
misguided.
you know,
And and, and,
uh,
and then I'm gonna tell you this too, and it's really sad.
like you can be a gangster, not to cut you off. You can be hard as ever. Go
Mhm.
do what you got to do in the streets. I done seen my cousins do it. They had me. I done did it too. Like we done all did it. But when you step in the house, yes, ma'am.
Oh
Take your
yeah,
shoes off.
oh
All
yeah.
right, you hop in that shower and you go to bed. And you
Some
just
respect.
done got you did.
You gotta show some respect, man. And
Correct.
it's like this. It's like and not to be talking about this stuff. Like, cause I can talk about this stuff. I don't be talking about this stuff, man. Cause this stuff, man, it's nothing, man. It's just it's
Yeah,
just
it's an all conversation.
yeah. But man, really, man. To be honest, a lot of dudes that you see out here that's got the tattoos and that's throwing up the signs and that's out here that's really, I'm talking about them real shooters. I'm talking about the ones that you be like, man, dude don't care about life. Man, a lot of people like that, man, they be crying out for love, bro. Them folks really be folks like that. They just need some God, need some Jesus, and just need some love, bro. And that's what they be looking for. They be wanting some love, but they don't know how to deal with it. And I'm gonna give a synopsis. It's just like you catch a dude that got raped when he was young. Now he from the neighborhood. He's not gonna talk about that. He don't have a psychiatrist to talk to about that. He ain't going to now. But he you wonder why he go extra hard more than anybody. You like, what's wrong with him? Because and why he get more high than anybody? Why he shoot more bullets than anybody? Because that's the way he's coping with that pain.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's going on out here, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's a lot of people out here just looking for some real love. They looking for some God. And that's what they need, man. They need some
Understood.
God out here, man. That dude just got killed in a duplex or something out here where we at in Memphis. But yeah, man.
One thing about it is, since you had spoke about man, my son's just done ran up $50 on my dog on Fortnite. I'd
Okay.
rather for them to do that, and then hey, you're gonna go outside and cut the yard, the yard in the front yard. You're gonna make that money back. You're not gonna get paid this week. That's your allowance. I'd rather for you to run that up, rather not,
Yeah.
but than to be out, what you
Yeah.
had just explained and go through the turmoil of depression and need therapy. You did,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
It's a lot of people, man, that's out here that's in the neighborhood and in the trailer parks, Because we know, I'm gonna tell you, we got this it's called the Go Foundation. Me and my partner, we got a
okay.
foundation. And we go out, man, you know what I'm saying, and we give a good word. We we do a prison ministry, go out and talk to the prisoners, you know what I'm saying, and I gotta go up in Jackson, Tennessee tomorrow, and we're gonna be up there tomorrow. We're gonna be doing some Go Foundation work with this it's a homeless shelter called the Dream Center,
Okay.
and they having some events up there. They doing a prayer walk through the city, and we just gonna go up there, man, pass out some books or something, man. What I'm saying, just pray for some people, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like now how I think now is like I see it more clearer than what I did when I was younger. And so, and I do understand where a person is, and a lot of people try to down the young dudes. I don't do that, man. Them young men, and I don't try to down nobody, cause see, it's like I understand where they at. You know what I'm saying? They just looking for some love, man. And but they
Mhm.
they we always say down here in Memphis, man. Ain't no love. You know what I'm saying? We are That's one of the
Right.
same. Ain't no love down here. Nobody, don't ain't nobody gonna show you no love. You ain't nobody gonna give you no pass, or you know what I'm saying, no mercy. You know what I'm saying? Everything is gangster, gangster, gangster. You know what I'm saying? But
Understood.
in all realness, man, everybody wants that and everybody needs that, because everybody was made to receive and give love. We was made in God's likeness and image, and God, within the Bible, it said God is love. So the thing is, that's what a lot of people, what I'm saying, that they be frustrated and going through a lot out here, especially the younger guys, because see, like the household is messed up. And when I say that, check this out. Now
Talk to me.
we're not finna talk about somebody that's been that we're not gonna talk about how people, what sexuality a person chooses. I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna amen it either, but what I'm
Mhm.
saying, we're not gonna judge nobody. But I know this stud girl told me one time, she in the house with this girl, and she said, man, I tell the girl all the time, man, we can't be around these boys. If the girl got boys, the boys start calling her daddy. And she like, I can't be y'all daddy. Like, that, see, but you see the structure of the household.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
see, the household structure is messed up. And it's like this. Nah, nah. You wonder where that word come from, where you catch dudes calling younger dudes calling each other bitch.
Right.
In my time,
I ain't never played
in
like that, but I get you.
my time, that's a murder word.
Yeah, man.
And now it's like
Yeah,
it's
man.
cool. Oh yeah, be. And I'm like, how do they be cool with that? But they looking at it like it's just cool. But see, the thing is, I'm gonna show you something
Okay.
that's being raised around women. See, you talking like a female because that's what they say to each other.
I
So see,
told my homie the same thing.
that's what you hearing. That's how you talking, and you thinking it's cool because that's how they talking. But see, the thing is, it ain't no man in the house to say, "Hey, look, young dude, hey, you don't do that. You don't call your brother that. Don't let me never hear that. About knock your teeth out. Don't do that and get him straight." But see, it's
Mhm.
like this. Listen. Now that you around somebody, say they grown men, they 20, 25. These dudes got Dracos and everything. I mean, if they ask me, I tell them. Other than that, I'm gonna let them talk how they talk. How can I
Right.
can't tell a grown man what to do. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But see, that's sad though, bro. That's sad.
It is, Pat.
Hey, listen, man. Words carry and words mean something. See, I would never call another man a bitch. I would never do that, bro. That's disrespect to the 100 millionth degree. That's how I look at it. And like I had a dude in Florida one time.
Uh-huh.
I had to check him. I had to check him because he was cool, but he didn't understand. And he was trying
This one of your partners that you was visiting, or
to the
you?
show. He was a promoter
Oh,
dude,
okay.
and he was like,
Okay.
"Yeah." He like talking. He was talking real fast. I guess he was had him a couple of little toots or something. He was just talking.
Okay.
And he was cool. He was cool, but he said, yeah, I said, he said, yeah, bitch. And then I said, oh. I had to stop him. Cause I had Memphis dudes around me with guns ready to go in on. I said, bro, hold on. I said, listen, listen, we don't do that our way. That be what you can't, no, you can't talk, you can't do that. Then my partner, my cousin was standing right there. He was like, "Yeah, bro, don't do that, bro." I think my cousin, he my manager. I think he had
Okay.
booked it. So he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, don't do that, bro. No, don't do that. Don't do that." See, he didn't know no better, but see, he was a younger dude and he had hooked his show up and whatever. He was cool, but see, that's what he grew up in. Now, I didn't grow up in that. I don't. That's
Me,
super new to me. But it,
I'm a military
so,
brat. Like I say, hey,
but,
hey, we
but
don't
where
do
it
no
come
disrespect.
from, and you know where this come from. It come from.
Mm.
It's a man not standing right there checking you, and you think it's cool.
Sir.
It's a man standing right there not checking you. I'm talking about a man. I ain't talking about a man who just as soft as his mama was.
Right, right.
A man gonna tell you,
got a mom in the house and the
bro,
uncle be in and out of the crib type.
First of all, my daddy, he would never go for that. Secondly, my granddad from Mississippi. It ain't no way. My granddaddy, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
What part of Mississippi?
My uncle now, man, they was bootleggers and one of my uncles cut somebody's throat and went on the run. And man, if a dude would have called him a B, man, it'd have been they don't play that. And OGs I grew up under and gangsters and street niggas that was running, the street dudes that was running neighborhoods, man, they wasn't going for that. That's a no.
You know it.
Yeah, that's a no, bro. That's a straight up no. But
hey,
see,
Pat, let me ask you this question. Oh, no, speak. No, speak.
No, I just say right quick.
Speak, man.
Listen,
speak, King.
I ain't trying to knock nobody for what they grew up. I ain't trying to say like, oh, I'm better than you or nothing like that. No,
you're not.
I ain't saying it all. But I'm saying that if I don't know something, look, if I put it like this, if it's something I don't know, somebody please tell me. I don't care if you're 10 years old, let me know. But if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just in this interview. I'm just gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, don't do that. Because see, when you calling somebody else that name, you would think it's funny, but it's just like calling a dude a woman. And it's like, dude is not a woman, that's a man. You know what I'm saying? And that word is connected. It's a slang word. It's really not. It really don't mean.
It ain't even no.
It ain't even a woman. It's a slang word. But look, when you say that word, everybody know what you're relating to in that. They know what's connected with that. So you just don't do people like that. You don't say stuff like that because when you do, that's disrespect. And I'm gonna show this too. You will go somewhere and say it to the wrong person, and you subject to get into a serious altercation. I mean, you know, I know it's street dudes out there say, young dudes that's in the street that say it. But man, it ain't player. It's not player. Like, that's not player. You know what I'm saying?
It's morals. All about morals, man. It's structure.
It's a straight up disrespect. But go ahead, what was you finna say, good bro?
I'm glad that you got your own record label. I'm very happy, because if you did not have your own record label, you would have got signed to Rinky Deep Records.
You funny. Yeah, that's funny.
That was my favorite album, Getty Green, man. Them skits on that joint.
Oh yeah, people like them skits.
I had to steal that album from my father. I had to sneak it, and then and before you get off work, put it back in this little, his little pocket. Boom, boom. Yeah, man. Give us the recipe about how that album came together. What was your mindset when you put that recipe together for that album?
To be honest, I was in a happy mindset because I had just got out of jail, and I just was really like rapping about, like, I wasn't really I was rapping about some of the stuff, but really I was rapping about what was going on at the time. Because when Getty Green was out, I couldn't really rap about stuff I want to talk about because I still had 1 foot in and I was 1 foot out for real. So I ain't really want to talk about. I was holding back on Getty Green, and like, it did good. And an old dude from Atlanta told me one time, I was in Atlanta finna go back to Memphis, and we was we were leaving Waffle House at the club or something. It was this old pimp dude. He be from Atlanta. He was be around us a little sometime. When I used to go down there, he said, "Man, Pat, man, that Getty Green, man." Yeah, I told him I was working on Miss Don't Play. He said, "I don't know how you gonna top that Getty Green." I said, "Man, really, man." I said, "OG, if they like this, like I see they like this, I said they gonna love this because I was holding back on this one." The Getty Green was a holdback. I was holding
Right.
back football. I was holding back, bro. I holding all the way. I was on parole. I was still selling dope, man. I wasn't
And it was some things that you couldn't say, like
I wasn't gonna say. But when Mr. Don't Play came out, I had ended everything. I had gave stuff.
Oh, so you just got out the game and said,
I gave everything. My partner, I said, man, you can have it, man.
Gratitude.
Too much money,
Gratitude.
man. I was getting too much money, and I just said forget it. And then I just jumped into the Mr. Don't Play album, man. I felt like, okay, now I can speak on some stuff because people had went to jail. Then it was over. You know, wasn't no cases. I didn't have nothing on me. I was straight. You know, it's just like everything. I had a lot of closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So when them doors had closed, I said I can go and speak on some stuff. And like, man, when Mr. Don't Play came out, that's why it did so good because I let loose. I just let loose.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I just let loose, and it just, you know, God, I got a and I just let loose.
Man, I know that you don't like people to say that you're a legend. I understand, but
say what they want.
That's just us, you know. You know, you that's just us, and I just like to say thank you. I want to say if I could say a better word from thank you, gratitude, for doing your due diligence, just hit me up, hit me back. Like, man, that means a lot. So at the end of the recipe, we play a game. It's one option game. If you have to live on this world to listen to two genre of music, hip hop or jazz?
I mean, it probably hip hop, of course. Yeah.
Understood. I feel you. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Because you got to hear yourself. You always want to hear yourself.
I mean, I'm probably going to hear Scarface's. Yeah, it's going to be hip.
Gratitude. Well, I want to say thank you for coming to the Recipe King. Thank you for letting us know where you started from to the point to where you at right now. The Recipe want to say happy early birthday, because your birthday is February on the 2nd, right?
Yeah. And look, man, anybody, man, that's trying to get at me as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, like if they, you know anybody that's, you know, in prison systems, we come through, man. We talk to the inmates, you know what I'm saying, bring them some gifts, bring them some books, you know what I'm saying, like anything to inspire brother to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying. And we'll come to, you know, their juvenile facilities don't make no difference, man. Because I'm telling you, God got us on this prison ministry thing, man. We with this. So anybody want to reach out and contact me, you contact me on my Instagram, Project Pat, and just contact me in a DM, and we gonna link in, and I'm definitely coming, because, you know, a lot of people I say this, they be thinking like, man, yeah, rapper, he coming for free. Yeah, I'm coming for free. You know what I'm saying? That ain't about the money, man. It's about, you know, getting somebody in God's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's about, you know what I'm saying, like you never know, man. Like, we might be, you know, ministering to the next Joel Osteen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? Yeah.
I work with some juvenile. I'm a correctional officer with.
Oh, are you? Well,
yeah, for juveniles.
That's cool.
So
I talk to some juveniles, man, every Thursday out in Dallas, and they finna make it where we can come out there. They just, you know, I know the COVID stuff going on, so
right.
But yeah, man, let's link in, bro, because you know, that's what I do, man. I talk to juveniles. We just did the women's prison over here in Arkansas, and I'm finna tomorrow. I'm meeting the lady that's over the 3 women prisons in Tennessee. And meeting her tomorrow. Matter of fact, and we gonna you know, put a game plan down so I can, you know, go in there. We gonna go in there and talk to the prisoners in there, and hey, man, this is what we doing, man. You know, and I really like it, man, because it's a godly mission. God got me on the mission, and I'm on it, man, because it's been a blessing, man, and the people have really been, like, really getting saved, and lives have been really transformed, man. Go Foundation, man. We on the move.
Gratitude.
Look, man, you go, man. And you a blessed night, good brother.
All right, thank you. Project Pets. I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in to the recipe. I want to say, if you shared it, thank you. If you see what I'm doing and you peeping me out and you supporting me, thank you. If you send me Cash App, because the Cash App is down there, because the recipe got to keep going. If you send me a Cash App, thank you. You know what I'm saying? We out.